Welcome back, my dear fashion lovers, to Health and Fashion.
Have you ever stood before your closet, a wardrobe that has been with you for years, and suddenly felt lost?
The outfits that were once your pride and joy now make you feel a little uncertain?
You ask yourself, do I still fit with fashion, or has fashion forgotten about me?
If those thoughts have ever crossed your mind, then today I am here to tell you one thing, that beauty and style have no age limit.
It does not fade with time. On the contrary, it is the blossoming of experience, the crystallization.
And to begin the journey of rediscovering that confidence, today we will dissect a very important topic together. But this is not merely about pointing out mistakes. With the experience of a professional and as a woman who has walked through the same uncertainties as you, I will expand on the issues, find the solutions, and turn every mistake into an opportunity for us to become.
So that every day when you step out of your home, you are the most radiant and confident version of yourself. So, pour yourself a fragrant cup of tea, sit back comfortably,
And let's begin this journey to find timeless beauty right now.
Look, these ladies in their 50s and 60s, they are not trying to look younger. They are shining brilliantly right in their own age.
They walk the streets in powerful long coats, perfectly tailored trousers, and always with a discreet but confident smile.
So what is their secret? The first and most important is the philosophy of quality over quantity.
Have you ever opened your closet and seen it full, but felt like you have nothing to wear? I was once like that. When I was younger, I was also obsessed with fast fashion, but time taught me a valuable lesson. A world-class wardrobe is not measured by the number of items, but by the quality of each piece within it.
Instead of 10 winter coats of average quality, invest in one truly good cashmere coat.
It not only keeps you perfectly warm, but also brings a soft, luxurious feeling that no other fabric can match.
Or a perfectly tailored blazer, it can accompany you from an important meeting to a romantic date night.
The legendary designer Coco Chanel once said,
Learning slates. A quality item isn't just about the brand. It's in the exquisite details we sometimes overlook. It's the even.
And don't you agree that a simple pair of pearl earrings, a single elegant watch, sometimes says more than a
The second thing, and the one I am most passionate about, is to know your body and honor it. At this age,
Don't try to hide or squeeze it into the outfits of your 20s anymore. Instead, learn to love and honor your most beautiful features.
Have you noticed? The Milanese ladies in the video are very fond of wide leg or straight leg trousers. Why is that?
Because that silhouette not only provides absolute comfort when moving, but it also creates a vertical line, making the figure look much taller and more elegant. Temporarily put away those tight, skinny jeans and try experiencing the freedom that wide-leg trousers bring. You will see the difference immediately. Similarly with tops, instead of a tight boat neck that can make the shoulders and neck look fuller, try a modest V-neck. It will help to create a slender feeling for the neck and subtly show off the collarbone, bringing a very profound charm. This reminds me of a friend in Milan. I affectionately call her Maria. She is now over 60.
Her secret lies in a few key items: a classic beige trench coat, a few pairs of straight-leg trousers in black.
She told me, every morning, I spend 5 minutes to perfectly iron the shirt I will wear and the scarf I will drape.
And it is that very respect that creates her beauty.
Looking back at the images in the video, do you see it? The confidence radiates from their very posture.
Elegance, my friends, is not just clothes. It is a feeling, a presence that radiates from within.
I've realized that when I wear an outfit that I truly love, an outfit that makes me feel my most beautiful,
Or the woman with the captivating red cape? So wonderful, isn't it? That is the door for us to step into a new world, a world full of the vitality of color and pattern, where boldness meets sophistication.
When you choose an item, take the time to feel it, to examine every small detail. Those are the things that create lasting value for your wardrobe.
It's no need to go. It's not worse than you to evolve that.
Lace. And when we have confidently put on elegant outfits with colors and patterns full of personality, what will be the final?
That's right, it's the accessories. They are not just decorations, but the very soul of the outfit, the thing that tells the story of who we are. So I want to ask you, what is the color you love but haven't dared to try? Start with the smallest items. That is the art of restraint, using pattern only as a precious accent, a declaration of personal style.
Allow yourself to be vibrant, to be fresh, because fashion at this age is...
Or for a bolder touch, look at the lady in the video wearing a leopard print outfit. She was very clever to layer a soft... This combination expresses personality and style, but is not at all flashy. On the contrary, it's incredibly luxurious.
We don't need to wear a whole dress with a large floral pattern. Let's start subtly. a silk blouse with a small... So, what about patterns? I know many of you are even more hesitant, afraid of looking tacky or too busy.
She told me, whenever I put on a bright color, I feel like I'm carrying spring in my soul. I don't feel younger, but I feel more alive. The secret here, ladies, lies in just one word: dosage.
One afternoon, wandering through the Montmartre district, she was captivated by a shop selling handmade silks.
She bought the first scarf of her life, a jade green one with an iris pattern.
From that day on, as if by magic, Elena began to change. She was no longer afraid of
art. And ladies, never be afraid of red. A long coat in a wine red color, or simply a deep red silk.
Then, on her 55th birthday, her daughter gifted her a trip to Paris.
This story reminds me of a friend of mine, Elena. For her youth and middle age, her wardrobe had only two main colors, black and white.
Instead of being loyal only to black, why not try a deep navy blue coat? It still retains the formality and elegance. Of course, I'm not saying you have to wear a head-to-toe neon pink outfit. No, sophistication lies in how we choose and combine.
Or a chocolate brown sweater, both warm and possessing a classic beauty that never goes out style.
A study by the Pantone Color Institute has shown that bright colors can directly impact our mood, helping us feel happy. They are living proof that color is not the exclusive right of the young. It is a powerful tool for us to
So why should we refuse such a wonderful soul therapy?
I myself went through a long phase like that.
But then, looking at the ladies of Milan on the streets, I had to rethink. Look at the lady in that vibrant...
This was. Or the image of the woman with the gentle, mint pastel green long coat, a shade that is both youthful and incredible.
Don't we often box ourselves into safe colors like black, gray, and beige?
And now, let's talk about one of the most exciting things in fashion: color and pattern.
I know, when we pass 50 or 60,
In the next part, we will explore the ultimate defining factor, the thing that creates true ageless beauty: lifestyle and demeanor.
That thing cannot be bought with money, nor can it be found in any luxury store. It comes from within us.
Ultimately, Accessories are not just inanimate objects, they are the pieces that tell our life story, symbols of self-reward.
And don't forget the power of stylish sunglasses. They not only protect your eyes, but also bring a mysterious... But don't you agree with me, ladies, that even if we wear the most expensive outfits, adorn ourselves with the most exquisite...
A delicately patterned silk scarf, a classic pearl necklace, or a pair of small, elegant earrings are the...
An old outfit can become completely new with just a scarf. And that is my advice to you two, ladies. Zippabos. She doesn't just wear them around her neck. She cleverly transforms them, sometimes casually tying them to her handbag strap.
But comfort doesn't mean being sloppy. Put away those flip-flops and instead opt for soft leather loafers.
And of course, we cannot forget jewelry and scarves. My 58-year-old friend Julia in Milan, she has a...
One was a gift from her husband during a trip. Another she found herself in a small shop on an old street corner. A soft leather tote bag, large in size, will be a wonderful companion for strolling and shopping. Next, let's talk about what nurtures our every step: footwear. I know, at this age, our heels are... How about you, ladies? What was the first accessory you treated yourself to? Please share your stories.
Let's start with our closest companion, the handbag. I still vividly remember the first luxury item I bought for myself at 40.
At this age, we don't need to chase hot trend bags that change every season. Instead, invest in a bag with a classic silk.
Have you noticed the lady in the video with the dark outfit? She looks so elegant, but what truly elevated that outfit? If clothes are the overall canvas, and colors are the emotional paint strokes, then that is the power of accessories, transforming a simple outfit into something much more distinguished and with a story.
Служганд вăvoris iarăs atsет uazăv tădoboslu, asis va itaținiți ce zvămi iozitas. To, badăs va.
So how can we, as experienced women, update ourselves with the new trends of the outside world without losing our own identity and sophistication? That is the question we will answer together in the final part, on how to apply trends smartly, from the runway to real life.
And strangely, everyone said that she looks even more beautiful and radiant now than before. She always believes...
When we have a solid foundation from within, a confident presence, a peaceful soul, then we are truly ready.
Inner beauty is the most solid foundation for confidence. Love yourself, accept the changes of time, and
she started learning to meditate, spending time caring for her small garden.
But now, I just want to live a life that makes me happy.
I have a friend, Sophia. She went through a serious illness. After she recovered, she told me.
But above all, my dear ladies, true beauty comes from a peaceful soul.
And ladies, don't be afraid of silver strands. A natural salt and pepper color or one with subtle highlights.
A radiant smile, a warm, sincere gaze. That is the jewelry that moves people's hearts more than any diamond.
Our skin, let's moisturize it every day. Let's always use sunscreen to protect it from the effects of time. Of course, to have a confident presence, comprehensive self-care is incredibly important. I'm not saying we have to. I no longer try to hide the crow's feet around my eyes. I see them as the imprints of smiles. And our smile, along with our eyes. At this age, our eyes may not be as crystal.
So, right now, try sitting up straight, won't you? Can you feel the difference immediately?
And you know what? The change didn't just come from my physique, but from my mood as well. I felt more energetic.
A physical therapist once told me, your posture tells your story before you even speak. A straight posture not...
I started doing gentle yoga every morning, just 15 minutes, to stretch my muscles and remind myself.
That is the most priceless accessory of all.
Mom, you would look so much more beautiful and powerful if you stood up straight. That sentence woke me up.
I confess to you, for a long time, I had a habit of slouching slightly. Or perhaps from the habit.
Even though the video we watched only glanced at outfits, did you feel it? That confident presence?
They don't rush. They walk with a serene, graceful ease, back straight, head held high, as if they are safe.
And now, we come to the most important part, the thing that no designer item can buy, that no makeup.
But at the same time, we still maintain our uniqueness, our profoundness, and the class of a woman who has
fortunes. And so, we have journeyed a long way together, from choosing basic items to playing with color.
When we have mastered all these secrets, when our outward appearance is truly a reflection of a beautiful soul. And most importantly, trust your intuition. If you put something on and feel uncomfortable, not confident, then read reputable fashion magazines like Vogue or Harper's Bazaar. Follow fashion influencers, but those who are in our age group and have a similar style.
Selectively updating with trends not only helps us refresh our look, but it also brings a wonderful feeling mentally.
Your outfit must tell your story, not the story of the fashion runway. And the most important thing I want to emphasize once again, your personal style must always be the top priority.
The basic items in my wardrobe are unshakable. I only change the spices for them each season. What wonderful advice, right, ladies?
Stones. This story reminds me of Isabella, a former fashion editor whom I greatly admire. she shared that
no one can say that outfit isn't world-class. It is that clever combination that truly expresses the wearer's aesthetic taste.
Was that each season, she only invests in 1 or 2 truly on-trend accessories. It could be a new pair of shoes.
Try applying the 1+2 rule. 1 expensive designer item combined with 2 more affordable items with good silhouettes.
And this brings us to the second secret: sophisticated mix and match. Do you think you have to wear all designer clothes to look beautiful?
According to a statistic from Vogue magazine, over 70% of true fashionistas own units.
So how should we select? It's very simple. Instead of chasing overly bold silhouettes, try adopting the color of
boots. Just a cashmere sweater, a scarf, or even a small handbag in avocado green is enough to show that you are I vividly remember the era when low-rise jeans were in fashion, or those tiny crop tops. I tried
pamphlets. We are no longer young girls easily swept up in every fashion whirlwind. We are experienced women.
I call it the art of selecting trends. Not every trend is made for us.
The answer is yes and no. This is precisely when our wisdom and life experience come into play.
As we walk past those splendid fashion boutiques, like in the video, we see the displayed outfits are so eye-catching, And finally, we come to a part that I believe many of us feel the most uncertain about.
How do we fit in without fading away in the ever-changing world of fashion out there? How do we stay current without being seen as out? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Knowing what you should do to be elegant is a huge, important step. But to truly revolutionize your style, knowing what mistakes to avoid is even more powerful.
Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss it.
I would absolutely love to hear your story. Please share in the comments below what was the one thing today that resonated with you the most. Your closet is your stage, and every single day, you are the artist.
Thank you, all you wonderful women, for spending your time with health and fashion today. But our journey doesn't stop here.
Your beauty has become a legacy for your children and grandchildren to look up to.
And it is my deepest hope that as soon as this video ends, you will do one new thing for yourself.
Keep exploring, keep experimenting, and never, ever be afraid to reinvent yourself. So please, never, ever let anyone or any outdated rule tell you that you are no longer beautiful. It is blooming. It is a beauty infused with wisdom, with grace, with a confidence that no young girl could ever possibly possess. Because in the end, the most beautiful outfit you will ever own is yourself.
I want you to hold on to this thought. Your beauty at 50, 60, and beyond is not fading. We've learned about the philosophy of sprezzatura, discovered the holy grail silhouettes,